wanted to stop recording and talking has failed me, because look at this. Look at this. It was pretty coming out, but coming out of that drizzle and the nasty rain into this beautiful sunlit valley, the sun burning the clouds off, this amazing road, these are things worth living for. Just look. This is the reality that is the North Slope and the ride to... Whoa, need a steering stabilizer. A little bit of pothole. This is just gorgeous. I am just in awe of how beautiful this is, and the sun is beginning to warm me up, so I'm not shivering and shaking as much. But I just wanted to share some of this with you guys, let you see just how pretty this is. Boy, I hope this camera does a halfway decent job. Didn't get a chance to angle it or align it or work on it at all before I left, so there may be some heavy editing, but just look at this. Woo. This is why you ride a Deadhorse. You hit that Arctic Ocean, the farthest points north, and you get to come down through this beauty. Man, oh man. The old adage of never going back over a road you've taken, I'm glad I came back this way. Not that there was any other way to come back unless I put the bike on a plane, but just look at that valley. It's just amazing. A little more about the bike. Boy, I'm doing 70 and it just feels like I'm doing 40. It's just eating up any of these little inconsistencies in the road and responding amazingly well. I'm definitely using all of the power of the bike on some of these uphills, but it's not underpowered. I'm never feeling like I'm not going to make it without downshifting. It's just got the right amount. It's not so much I'm spinning up the tire, but it's also not so little that I'm worried I'm not going to make it out of things. And it's comfortable. It doesn't rattle and shake and feel like I'm wringing its neck out to the death like the KLR would at this speed. And there's no way I'd ride these roads on the KLR at this speed where they get into the deep sallows. You know, the 21-inch front wheel definitely, the KLR helps roll over some stuff, but it just doesn't track as well as this CB does. And that's not as nimble, not anywhere near as nimble. Oh. I'm going to probably leave the camera running for a while. I don't know how much memory I've got. But, this is just beautiful. I'll keep panning the camera for everybody. I know only myself will really have the same feeling out of it. It'll be that boring motorcycle footage that goes on and on and on for anybody who wasn't there. But I'm certain there'll be bits of this that I share with everyone. And I really hope that you guys enjoy this beauty as much as I do. rock solid, 63 miles an hour, and I'm reaching up off the handlebars so that I can hit the shutter button and take a still image of this while I'm videoing. I think I'm coming back into that pass I was in yesterday. It was all shrouded in fog. It'll be a hard downhill left sweeper at the end of this ridge before I'll cut back up through that pass ahead of us. But it's definitely in better shape today than it was yesterday, which just tells you how much work they do on this road. That sections that were tore up yesterday are in great shape today. Yesterday I was taking it easy, riding nice and gentle, and got passed by a couple of semis, and I've just been picking people off all day. I'm not exactly certain why that truck was stopped in the middle of the road, but we'll get back into first gear here. So this is Atigun Pass. This is the pass that I was on yesterday, but it's I misremembered it. The cutback is up above. You can see all the giant boulders here pushed up and through. I'm gonna actually step off the bike, but I'm gonna leave the recording running for the moment. Give you guys a quick walk around on the bike. The Atigun Wild tire on the back's doing great. You can see the giant loop bags that are black are actually covered in mud. Scorpion exhaust is covered in mud, but does give me clearance for my heel, which was an issue originally with the stock pipe. Again, Atigun Wild tire up front. I've converted both rims to tubeless using the Sealzall and Goop method. Kind of ham-fisted. I probably could have used less material than what I did, but it worked out well. The shock boots that I've got, these Biker's Choice, are a little short. I'm going to probably pick up the correct ones when I swing by Giant Loop. When I go through in September and give those a shot. Those are the Giant Loop Bushwhacker handguard covers there, which have provided me a little extra wind coverage. Overall, can't complain one bit. The heated grips are the Simtech Heat Demons. I got some basic Scott's dual compound grips on there. Giant Loop tank bag. 2 power sockets, one keyed off the ignition and one hot for running tire pumps. And you'll see a little bit of red wire there is actually for the GPS unit I'm going to mount up here. I just didn't have time to do it before we left. But with my low fuel, I'll probably shut the bike down, and I may shut this recording off and pick it back up when it comes time to roll through the pass here. Basic gear with me, you know, little camp stool. This is actually a 8218 Arctic vinyl tent footprint because I'm running a real small, lightweight tent I didn't want to damage. Manfrotto travel tripod. Inside the tank bag is my DSLR. That's where that sits. North Face snowshoe bag. Sea to Summit cook gear and an MSR Whisper Light stove, which fuel for the Whisper Light is actually 91 octane unleaded. The bike's just running 87, but in a pinch I can throw that on and use that. A little spare water. Run a Sea to Summit insulated camp mat, which has been great. And then the tent that's actually hanging out in there, which you guys saw in the photos, is a little GoGo LE from Nemo. Real small single-person tent. No poles, though, so nothing to get broken on the bike. It's actually made up of an air beam that fills up to keep everything running. I think that's pretty much it. The Rally Raid Level 3 kit, Rally Raid pegs, Rally Raid bash plate, which I definitely need to mount some highway bars too, because boy do my legs need it. RNG radiator guard and shock cover, which I'm really grateful for today, because boy, if it weren't for the boots and that shock cover, I'd be dealing with cleaning a bunch of slop off. And I think I said it in the video that I shot the other day, but absolutely, absolutely, absolutely make sure if you come down up here that when you get back, you wash this mud off. Some of the chemicals they use to help hold the surface down will just rot stuff. So I'm probably going to end up adding a small flare off the back of here just to keep a little more road grime down, since as you can see the bike's pretty coated. But yeah, that's about it. Cena 10C camera is what I'm using right now on the helmet to talk to everybody, and it's been great to keep books on tape going to keep my brain working while I'm traversing some of these sections. And as you can see, there's a lot of road grime, and I want to be as visible as possible, so I'm going to take a minute to clean off the tail lights and the brake light. Not that they'll stay that way for long, but it's a good start of trying to make sure that I get seen and I don't become a statistic out here on these roads. Got a couple of footman loops that I'll end up mounting back here to change the way this is bracketed on there for the rest of the trip, but they were just things I couldn't quite get done before I left. Yeah, well, enjoy, and I'll shoot some more video as soon as I'm rolling again.